Drake on the throw, did you have any question that he was in bounds?
That replay was about as close as it gets. It just shows the game in inches. But I thought I saw a little green. And, ended up being, I think he reviewed it. He had a couple long reviews tonight, so it must have been a tough officiating game. But he's a heck of a player, made a great play, and just try to give him something. It's funny, I think Caleb's play was similar to that, just toe tap in the end zone. So just glad it worked out, and glad the defense gave us a shot.
Great quarterbacks are measured by drives like that at the end. What does that mean to you to be able to bring your team from behind, score like that, and finish the game off the way you did?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I knew. After that missed field goal, I knew that we had a good shot. I think we made some huge plays on that drive. Just trusted my guys up front and trusted guys around me. Josh had a huge fourth down play. Looked like he was getting double covered, and he ended up beating them outside. And it's just trusting the people around you. We work at 1 minute every day in practice, and I think we had a big one at the end of the first half as well.
But how special is that for you to be able to do what you just did, or have you even had time to reflect on it yet?
Yeah, still kind of in shock a little bit. First rivalry game against Duke, at their place. I thought they had, the lights going. It was a good atmosphere, and they fought hard, and just glad to come out on top.
What's the secret? Get that drive, your heartbeat go up, your adrenaline go up. What are you thinking as that drive starts?
Oh yeah, a little nerves, but at the same time, ultimate confidence in my guys. They're pumping me up. After that second fumble, just unfortunate. It looked like a close call, but just to get back out there and get the guys going and just make big plays. That's what football is, making big plays. With big time players and big time moments.
Drake, what do you feel like is the secret to the 1 minute offense that you guys are able to do it so efficiently? You mentioned y'all had the big drive at the end of the first half, same thing.
I think the big thing is just keeping in mind, not getting it all at once. I think we hit some checkdowns that were huge. One in that first at the end of the half, hit Caleb on a little check down, had a couple check downs, and also do what I can, when they're dropping 8 and bringing 3-man rush, to do what I can on the ground and do what I can and get out of bounds. I had some plays. I think maybe 2 sacks on that last drive, or maybe the second one, maybe I got back to the line of scrimmage, just throw it away, knowing we only got 1 timeout left, and we had to burn it. So just keep it in mind. But those in the game moments, they helping you down the road, and I think the previous ones in the past helped us here tonight.
Drake, knowing how you are about when something doesn't go right and you kind of can harp on it a little bit, was there any sense from you when you had those fumbles where you were really thinking, look, if I get another chance here, I'm going to make this count? I mean, was there any of that going around in your head at all?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty hard on myself, so I think I missed another a post to JJ. That was a touchdown. The delay games, those are on me, whether we get out late or whatever. So just, keeping that, Coach Longo says don't blink, just kind of don't blink and move on to the next play. And, we battled some tough circumstances tonight, and just proud of the guys and ultimate team win.
You got that opportunity because it looked like they were about to go in and score, make a 2-score game, but then get a couple penalties, sort of screwed things up a little bit. Gave you guys a little bit of life. You get a little bit of juice in a situation like that?
Oh yeah. I think after that second, I think it was a chop block penalty. Our sideline erupted because I think everybody believed in me and the offense. If we got the ball back, we were gonna go down and score, whether it was sending in overtime if they made the field goal or not. So just our sideline, credit them, they stayed in it. Everybody walking by, I was walking by, everybody's pumping me up, and just credit to the guys to keep their head down, keep grinding, and forget about the negative plays and just worry about doing our job.
Drake, you and your family have a deep history in this rivalry. Like you said, this was your first game in this rivalry, playing on the road. When Will makes that pick, I saw a lot of your teammates going over, ringing the bell. Do you remember who was ringing the bell? I mean, how did it feel to ring the bell while you're walking down the practice field and knowing that the bell is staying in Chapel Hill?
Yeah, that bell, I think it's starting to mean something, and it would have been a bad feeling, to have them come over to our sideline and take it. So just, there's nothing like it. I think, Brian Anderson, a couple of those guys, a couple of the seniors, it's a big senior thing to have those guys. They gather around, take a picture, and we put the picture up down where we walk in the facility. So it means a lot. It means a lot for those seniors, and it just shows as we get older and we become seniors, how much it means to them. So us young guys gotta play for them.
There's 4-0 on the road, 6-1 overall mean right now for you guys.
Yeah, I think we flipped the script from last year. So just continuing to worry about Pitt and obviously, but I think we got a couple more tough ones. Wake will be tough. So just continue to not worry about the negative plays and then come to somebody's house and get the job done.
Drake, I don't know how much you think about this stuff during the game, but with all the weird and wacky stuff that went on, did you find yourself thinking about the App State game earlier in the season?
Yeah. Obviously, that game's gonna come back a little bit with the circumstances. I think just these close games, these big time wins, are huge for your program, and just shows the fight in our guys. And Coach Brown always says it, that first five, and at the end of the game, just go down and win the game. So that was our plan, and we executed.
Let's do one more for Drake.
Did you see Sam after?
Yeah. Sam came up to me. It was similar to App State. He had a big dap up and hug. But he's he's a not bad look. But them games when he comes to are stressful. So that's 2 in a row that are pretty stressful. But glad he could come tonight, and he's always supportive, and he's one of my best friends. So.